Hey Moo Crew, another week, another what I eat in a day roundup. This week we've got a day out on Barry Island, a Korean mum's daily ritual, and some of our fave plus size creators with a typical day of questionable choices. Let's go.
This is everything my Korean mom eats in a day, and you will be surprised that it's very different than what she makes for the family. First is a shot of lemon juice, and she eats it with olive oil, and not just any olive oil, but olive oil with a maximum acidity of 0.4%. Lower acidity means better quality, and you can sometimes find it at Costco.
안 먹고 싶은 거 먹잖아. 그래서 약 먹고 나서 뭐 먹는 것처럼 먹어야 돼.
I've never tasted it, but I assume that lemon shot's not good, so she does down it with a chaser.
I struggle to swallow lemon juice without making a shot face, even when it's mixed with water, so this is insanely impressive to me. It looks to be about 150 milliliters with 1 tablespoon of olive oil for 166 calories. Then Korean fish bites are small portions of fish paste, flour and seasonings, and 1 is 40 calories.
Alright, then her second meal is a carrot celery juice. This is a juice that she froze and prepped beforehand, and then she puts in a fresh apple, Fuji apple to be exact, and some parsley. Interestingly, she does weigh the parsley amount to not overeat it, and then she also adds in frozen beets that she cooked beforehand and blends that in. By the way, this is also my mom's post-workout meal. She went on a 4-mile walk and did some workouts beforehand.
I wish I had the discipline to pre-prep and freeze things like this. I'm guessing that each block is 1 carrot and 1 celery stick for 32 calories. Then we've got an apple for 95 and 1 cup of beetroot for 59. We don't include exercise in our counts, but a 4-mile walk would have burned 300 to 400 calories, so she's essentially at net zero at this point.
I also prepped my dad's food before. Okay, finally onto foods that she can chew. She then sauteed some cherry tomatoes, 2 eggs, and these beef chuck rolls she got at Costco. They are great, by the way. If you can get a hold of those, get those. And she simply just cooks them with a bit of avocado oil and dips the meat into a vinegar, soy sauce, wasabi blend. And then lunch is served.
For the first solid food meal, we've got 7 cherry tomatoes for 21 calories and 2 eggs for 140. These beef rolls are really common in Korea for use in hot pots and barbecue meals. They're from a fatty cut of shoulder, so are 50 calories each. That's all cooked in 1 tablespoon of avocado oil for 124 calories and dipped into a sauce made from mostly no-calorie ingredients other than 20 for the soy sauce.
And then she took her vitamins, which is multivitamins and vitamin K2. Then she had her midday snack, which are cold noodles known as naengmyeon. My mom eats whatever her heart desires, which is a blend of 80% healthy foods, 20% not so healthy. She doesn't think one food is bad and one food is good. Eat what you want in moderation, but not deprivation. And so no, she's not an almond mom. She will eat whatever she wants, but overall is very healthy. Then she served it with some kimchi, cucumbers, and eggs on top, and that was her snack.
As a snack, we've got a broth bowl with 100 grams of kaelimaee noodles, which are made with buckwheat flour for 400 calories, a packet of chicken broth for 70, and another egg for 70 as well. On the side, she has a bowl of kimchi, which is fermented cabbage and super low calorie at only 45.
Moving on to her mid-afternoon snack, she had her daily nuts and a non-negotiable fruit she eats every day. All of us eat every day, including my brother, are 2 kiwis a day. There are so many benefits to this, including better sleep, skin, and digestion, and so much more.
For another snack, we've got a handful of mixed nuts for 170 calories and 2 peeled kiwis for 90. Apparently this is controversial, but I eat mine with the skin on. I swear it's not hairy once you give it a good wash, and there's so many nutrients in the peel.
And then her last meal is yet another drink, I'm sorry. And it's a blend of frozen black beans and chickpeas that she cooked beforehand and blended with whole milk. Just good old plain whole milk from Costco with some hemp seeds on top, also from Costco. And then we had some cookies. I didn't get any videos of us eating it, but here's a picture of her and maybe enjoying it.
Well, you already know if they include a dog as part of their video, any criticisms of the food immediately disappear. I'm so glad that this video went viral. I think when I downloaded it, it had over 1 million likes because it's not common food types we tend to see, and it's been really interesting researching it. From what I can tell, this combination isn't something typical in Korea, just one of her mum's little concoctions. So we've got half a cup of chickpeas and black beans for 249 calories, combined with whole milk for 125 and topped with 60 calories of hemp seeds. Then finally, we've got 3 mini oven-baked cookies for 55 calories each, which ends the day at a total of 2,421.
Alright you guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in the Day as a type 1 diabetic. We haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought this would be fun. If you know me, then you already know the drill. I'm starting off every single morning with my iced coffee. I'm doing sugar-free vanilla, sugar-free white chocolate, and some cinnamon powder. I just recently started adding the cinnamon powder to it. It makes it kind of taste like the Teddy Graham or brown sugar oat milk without adding all the extra sugar though, so it's pretty good. And then I topped it with some whipped cream.
This coffee is made to be low in sugar, so it's only about 2 calories per pump of the syrup, 19 calories for a tablespoon of cinnamon, which is a lot of cinnamon by the way. Was it a worldwide thing about a decade ago that everyone in schools was trying to swallow a tablespoon of cinnamon? I hate it in anything except cinnamon swirl, so that challenge was not for me. So then we've got the dairy part for 120 calories of oat milk and 15 calories for the squirty cream topping. So this coffee is 162 calories.
And that was my coffee. And next up we have breakfast. This is my go-to hyperfixation breakfast right now. So I'm frying up some sweet potatoes in the air fryer. I topped it with salt, pepper, oil, and parsley. I put that in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 12 minutes. And while that was going, I was prepping the turkey bacon and the eggs, and then we can assemble the little bowl. So we got the sweet potato, 3 pieces of turkey bacon, 2 fried eggs, and also some diced avocado. Topped it with some salt and pepper, of course, and this is amazing.
Oh, is it your hyperfixation? Is it consuming all of your thoughts and taking over all of your conversations? Or is it just your current favourite thing to eat that would have no impact whatsoever on your mental well-being if you could not eat it? Annoyance aside, this breakfast does look really good, and I'm definitely being convinced to add sweet potato into my savoury rotation. A medium sweet potato is 103 calories, turkey bacon is 35 calories per slice, plus 70 for each of the eggs, 120 for half an avocado, and 120 for the tablespoon of olive oil it was cooked in.
I am obsessed with this breakfast. I've had it like 3 times this week. All right, next up we have lunch. I'm using these carb balanced tortillas. They're super good on my blood sugar. And we're making some wraps. So I put mayonnaise, some oil, onion, turkey bacon, and then lettuce. Wrap those up, and I actually made 2 of these because the tortillas are kind of small and I was pretty hungry. So we made 2 of those. And I heated up the leftover sweet potatoes from breakfast. And this is where it gets a little unaesthetic, but I love those hot Cheetos. So I had some of those with some cheese. And of course, to pair perfectly with it all, I have my strawberry lemon poppy.
The wraps are 80 calories each, then across both she has another 3 slices of turkey bacon, 6 wafer turkey slices for 18 calories, 2 tablespoons of mayo, and 5 calories of lettuce. I haven't added additional calories for the sweet potato because it's leftovers from her breakfast meal, but the Cheetos are 130 calories, the mozzarella snack is 70, and the poppy drink is 25. I find it really bizarre that she said the Cheetos make this an unaesthetic meal, or that is even a consideration when preparing food at home.
Definitely a random lunch, but it was good. Lastly, for the day, we have dinner. This was a super quick and easy dinner. I'm starting off by steaming some vegetables. I have a bag of broccoli and cauliflower. Then I found this bag of frozen sweet potato gnocchi from Trader Joe's that we totally forgot about, so I wanted to try this. You put it in the pan with a little water, and it cooks for 35 minutes, and it's pretty much done. It is so quick and easy. And after the veggies were almost done steaming, I emptied the water, put some butter into the pan to saute them a little, give them a little more flavor. Altogether, though, this dinner probably took me around 15 minutes, and this sweet potato gnocchi is actually one of the best things I've ever had from Trader Joe's. We will definitely be getting some more. Topped it off with salt and pepper, and that was it for dinner. It was so good. But yeah, that was everything I ate in a day. Let me know if you want to see more of these again. Love you guys.
This bag of broccoli and cauliflower is 340 grams, and for half of that it's 50 calories. The frozen sweet potato gnocchi comes in a sage butter sauce, and the bag contains 3 servings, so for 1.5 of those it's 376 calories, which means her day ends at 1,889 calories.
Full day of eating as a girly who goes to the gym, tries to change her eating habits, but also can't say no to some fries.
The morning off with some watermelon and lime juice. I did go to the gym for cardio, and I'll probably go again later for some weights, but I want something refreshing.
I ended up having about a cup of watermelon, and I just wasn't hungry after that, but my coworker did get me my favorite coffee. Screenshot the order if you like. It's pretty low calorie and tastes delicious.
1 cup of watermelon is 50 calories. She also has a cinnamon vanilla latte. The only parts that have calories are 10 for the 2 espresso shots, 20 for 1 pump of syrup, and 80 for the extra half and half cream.
I love anything with cinnamon and brown sugar. And then I had an Oikos protein yogurt with some Drizzlicious cinnamon swirl. This was not my favorite flavor of Drizzlicious, but they were really good with the vanilla yogurt. And my coworkers loved them so much that they ended up finishing the rest of the bag and buying some more
This
later.
protein yogurt is really low calorie at only 85. Drizzlicious is a brand that's big on TikTok Shop. It uses rice cakes and popcorn to make lower calorie sweet snacks. It looks like she's got about 10 of these cinnamon bites, and that comes to 45 calories.
On my way home, I had a small sandwich with chicken, cheese, and of course some baked hot Cheetos, and I washed it down with one of my favorite Ollipops, the Apple Crisp. It tastes so good.
If we assume that this white bread sandwich is made with a few slices of chicken meat and one cheddar cheese slice, it's 315 calories. The hot Cheetos are 170 and the apple poppy drink is 25.
No, we got some Dave's hot chicken. This is a top-loaded marshmallow syrup. What is it? Lucky Charms shake, and we're all gonna share it.
This is the Dave's top-loaded fries with mild chicken, extra pickles, sauce. It was so good.
And yes, me and my fiance are sharing this. And then we're also going to be splitting a burger from Culver.
We only have one Dave's Hot Chicken location in the UK, and it's about 12 hours away from me, so I've not been able to try it yet, but I want to so bad. I loved Popeye's chicken, and I've heard it's even better. These numbers are crazy though. The Lucky Charms milkshake is 620 calories, and the loaded fries are 1,500. She had half of each of those, plus half a burger for 195 calories, making her total intake for the day 2,055.
Welcome back to What I Eat in a Day as a plus-size girly. Starting off strong, here's one of the many bowls of cereal that I've been eating recently. My mom and I took a trip to Maine. We got Dunkin' on the way.
This cereal is the Captain Crunch Berry variety, and with 200 millilitres of semi-skimmed milk, it's 250 calories. Then she's got an iced latte from Dunkin' Donuts. If we assume it's without syrup, it's 180 calories. Then she doesn't show it, but her and her mum each got a bacon, egg and cheese bagel, and that is 520 calories.
Now it is a 6-hour drive, so pretty much halfway through we went to Texas Roadhouse. Of course, I had to zoom in on those rolls for y'all. Then I got a frozen margarita because I messed up my leg, so I wasn't driving. And we shared a combination of steak with ribs, mushrooms, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn, all the good stuff.
We've got a big lunch here from Texas Roadhouse. A roll with butter is 200 calories, and she probably had 2 of those if she's sharing with her mum. Half of the steak and ribs combo is 670 calories, plus 200 for half of the mash and buttered corn. The added mushrooms are 310 calories, and the frozen strawberry margarita is 470, so we're already on 3,000 calories before dinner.
Anyway, we went to this place called Newark's twice. We had been there 15 years ago. Can you believe I'm old enough to say that? Oh my gosh. I got steamers, we got drinks, and then I got lobster.
The steamers are about 12 clams with a pot of melted butter for 570 calories. She doesn't show it, but she also has a lobster. If she got the smallest lobster at £1, from that you get about 4 ounces of edible meat for 125 calories, but with 2 tablespoons of butter it comes to 325, which ends the day at 3,895 calories.
Here's me showing off my skills of how to eat steamers, and here's the bridge connecting New Hampshire and Maine. But anyways, the next morning we had the hotel breakfast. It was mid, y'all. The hotel was just not that great.
She filmed her whole weekend trip, so we've got 2 days of food. For breakfast on day 2, she's got 1 scrambled egg and 1 sausage patty for 260 calories. The round Belgian waffle is 340, and I can't tell exactly what cereal that is, but the average sugary cereal with milk is 250 calories.
Anyways, then we tried out some coffee shops. We got these beignets, y'all. They were not that great, so sorry.
A beignet is a deep-fried pastry dusted in sugar, and they're 150 calories each, plus 120 calories for the pot of syrup.
Then we were in York, so we looked at the lighthouse, and we ordered just some appetizers from a local restaurant. That was, again, not so good.
I find it so trippy that you can pick almost any town or city from the UK, and there will be a name twin in the US. While in York, it looks as if she shared a portion of garlic bread with her mum for 175 calories and had a really big portion of calamari for 500 with a sweet chili sauce for 120.
Not gonna lie, by this time I was traumatized from the food, so we went back to our beloved restaurant, Newark's, again. On weekdays, they have a special, so we got to add a lobster to our meal, and it was actually cheaper the second day, getting more food.
Going back to the same seafood restaurant as yesterday, we've got another £1 lobster for 325 calories. This time she also has a gigantic portion of onion rings for 700 calories and 5 fish tenders for 500. I was really confused because I couldn't see desserts on their menu, but that is because this is a crab cheesecake. It's 410 calories, which means day 2 of the holiday ends at 4,200.
Everything I eat in a day as a fat girl.
The The vanilla sponge base of this cupcake is 180 calories, but then we've got as much.
I love having McDonald's hash browns for breakfast. I'm trying the spicy sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. I'm also gonna have some of this juice. It's really sweet.
A McDonald's hash brown is 140 calories and a sausage and egg McMuffin is 480. It's the same calories as a regular McMuffin, so I'm guessing it's just got hot sauce in. This juice is a berry medley, and for the whole bottle it's 150 calories, so we're already on 1,254 at the end of breakfast.
I'm having dumplings, and I don't know why I have to say this, but I'm sharing with my girlfriend. A lot of you assume I'm eating every morsel in my videos, but I'm not.
I love it when creators gaslight their audience, like, oh, you guys are so crazy and delusional for making an assumption about something I have never addressed or made any effort to correct. Like, of course, the natural conclusion to someone showing themselves eating a bowl of food is that they're eating the whole bowl. It looks like there are 8 of these dumplings, so in this instance, we'll assume she ate 4 of them for 80 calories each.
I'm so excited. I made fried flamin' hot cheese balls. What is your favorite raw vegetable to eat as a side? So crispy and crunchy when you bite into it.
These hot Cheeto balls are trending on TikTok at the moment. I've looked at 3 recipes and each one has it down at about 225 calories per ball. However, they were using soft cheese and the balls were baked. These ones are with mozzarella and are fried, so I think they'd be closer to a mozzarella stick from Chili's, which is 310 calories each. Then she's also got a few carrots for 35 calories and a pot which looks to be at least 1/4 cup of ranch for 280.
Tonight I made grilled chicken and asparagus.
For her final meal, she has a chicken breast in some sort of barbecue sauce for 310 calories and 2 servings of asparagus for 55. Her total intake for the day is 2,874 calories.
Island. Me and Corey have come out today, spend some quality time together and get some grub. I'm feeling an all-day brunch. And there's something about bread and butter that just hits the spot. Oh my word, look at my breakfast. The chips are homemade and proper perfect. Egg was not popping though. I got crispy bacon, sausages and beanies. Oh my word, this was so nice.
Unless it's freshly baked bread and fresh salted butter, I disagree that there is anything appealing about bread and butter on its own. But she's got 2 slices for 290 calories. I think this is supposed to be kind of a full English breakfast, but I've never seen it served with chips before, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I do know how I feel about eggs that don't have runny yolks though, and it is not positive. Because it's fried, it's 90 calories, 1 sausage is 180, the bacon is 90 calories per rasher, and the beans are 150. So this fry-up comes to 1,340 calories.
Feeling a bit meh today. Heat is getting to me. I'm finding it hard to sleep. I just can't wait for when he comes now. We had a quick wander around Hyper Value. It's so random in here. Me and Corey bought each other a tattoo. We weren't allowed to know what each other bought, and we stuck it on each other's necks. We'll have to check out the vlog to see how it went, but that really put a smile on my face. Bought the baby a little Wales kit, because you know I'm a WAP. Welsh I'm proud. Had some melon. Biggest cravings lately have been melon and jelly, and me and Corey watched some TV.
She said that her first meal was brunch, so rather than a second meal, she snacks up until dinner. We've got half a honeydew melon for 180 calories, a kid smoothie for 62, 2 pepperamis for 99 calories each, a 10-calorie jelly pot, and finally a bag of cinnamon bun pretzel bites for 408 calories.
Had a few snacks. In the evening, we had spinach and cheese pasta. Pasta la vista, baby.
These are spinach and ricotta pasta parcels for 376 calories, and she's got that with a tomato and mascarpone sauce for 161. The total intake for the day is 2,735 calories.
What I ate today as a fatty.
Good morning, fatties. We got Dutchies. She's been sitting a minute. Delicious. Banana.
Did any of you work a corporate job during COVID? Because I literally spent 12 hours a day for a year speaking to people on video calls. Then when I finally met them in real life, it was like, what do you mean you have legs and why are you 6 foot tall? That's how I feel now. I've never seen her below the waist and it's just throwing me off. She has this Dutch Bros drink all the time. She always gets a sugar-free one, so it's only 15 calories plus 105 for the banana.
Cheesecake Factory. Bread. Just kidding, that's not bread. It's cutlery. Got my burger, lettuce wrapped, no bun, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love Cheesecake Factory. It's not Cheesecake Factory's fault. It's like when you order pickup and your food's soggy. It's like, damn, spent all that money for what? I'm gonna eat my burger off camera because I know I'm gonna make a mess.
I love how she says just kidding, as if it is unfathomable that she would eat bread while simultaneously pulling out breaded cheese. The fried cheese appetizer is 1,310 calories. The classic burger is 1,280, but will take off 300 for the bun, and the fries are 530.
We're at the gas station and I got, what gas station are we at?
Pilot.
We're at Pilot. I got bugles and some M&Ms. I put my mermaid water in here, so I'm drinking water. Ooh, so good. I got a new Halloween blanket because I was cold on the drive, so. Whoa. I didn't know I had a filter on. Purr.
Mermaid water is the name of a cocktail, but I'm pretty sure she's always using those drink flavouring electrolyte sachets, and I don't think those are many calories, so I won't just guess a number. She has these crisps. I've always pronounced them buggles, but this could be just another thing on the long list of words I don't know how to say. Either way, the nacho cheese flavour is 495 calories for the bag, and the peanut M&Ms are 210.
Dinner time. We're finally home. We got Taco Bell. We got cheesy fiesta potatoes and a BB5 layer.
Taters.
What I ate today as a fatty.
Final meal is Taco Bell. The potatoes are 240 calories and the burrito is 490, so the total intake for the day is 4,325 calories. This is why I love doing these videos, because sometimes I watch someone eat more than 4,000 calories and think, whoa, that is so much food, they must feel really sick. But sometimes, like with this one, it scares me because I could easily have eaten that day of food. It just shows how important tracking is, because no matter how well you think you know the rough calories of things, you just never know when there's hidden oil or something that pushes you past anything you could have guessed. Speaking of, I will see you all on Monday for Moo Diaries, where I had a few of my own surprises. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.